Welcome to today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am inspired today to do a sunshiny look with the Natasha Denona Sunrise Palette. This palette hasn't been used in a while and I need to give it some love. We're not going to go down the route where we're going to be using more of the warm tones, but we're going to keep it quite yellow tones only, and maybe for a pop of colour under the eyes we'll do something there. We'll see. Firstly, we've got to prime the eyes, and I'm going to be starting off with the Shadow and Liner Primer by NYX. Which is absolutely beautiful. This is quickly becoming one of my most favourite primers to use. I'm going to be using a buffing brush to blend it out, using the Mecca Cosmetica mini buffing brush. So the eyes are nicely primed. I do have sunscreen on as a base already, and it's just the Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46, the citrine shade there. So I'm going to put that in the inner corner of the eyes. Now I'm going in with a Refa 13 brush. I'm just dabbing in with citrine, and that's going right in the inner corner of the eyes there, and not even halfway up the eyelid. As you can see, there's fallout there already, so we can clean that up. This is like a mustardy shade. Now I'm just going to do one eye first, and I'll do the other eye off camera. Next I'm going to be going in with Agate, which is this one here, same brush, and we are going right on the edge of citrine and blending that right up in, so just on the edge of citrine. With a flat shader brush by Refa, I'm going in with Carnelian, center of the lid, and joining in with citrine. Now with the Refa 13 brush again, going in with Agate, which is that shade right there. We're just going over the edge, right up to the brow bone. We're dipping into the shade Morgan with the Refa 13 brush, working that in to blend with Carnelian. We're just working that in the outer corner of the lid. Probably best to get a cleaner brush. Might use the Refa 14 brush actually. This time we're going in with Laurel, this shade here, and then going over the edge of Morgan and right up to the brow bone, and blending it in with the Agate. Now with a makeup wipe, I'm just going to clean this fallout off under the eyes, and that's the eye. Give you guys a closer look. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll come back and we can do the lower lash line, and then we can put on the rest of the makeup. Okay guys, I've just done the second eye, and now what we're going to do is I'll zoom you out and do the rest of the makeup. So I'm just going to be using the Kush Viper Brow Gel by Milk in Dutch. I'm just putting that through the eyebrows. I absolutely love this brow gel because it just fluffs up the brows and makes them look thicker without making them look harsh. Eyebrows for me are a pain in the butt. Foundation for today's base is going to be the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder, and I'm in the shade 6 medium. So just put that on, and with my flat foundation brush by Nude by Nature, just working that foundation into the skin. It always feels so much better as soon as you put the base on, being careful not to touch the brows. Just working the edge of the brush there. And I love this foundation because it's just light enough sheer enough. And for concealer today, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Vanish concealer. I'm in the shade Apricot. And once the concealer has set for 30 seconds, I'm going to be buffing it out with my mini buffing brush by Cosmetica. Just pat that in, taking it all the way up to the lash line. This will act as a base for our lower lash eyeshadow application. Okay guys, zooming you back in now that the concealer is on. It's time to do the lower lash line, and we are going in with Morning, which is this shade here, and that's going on the inner corner of the eye, just to about more than halfway. So dipping in with Morning. And I'm just using a pencil brush by Refo. It's the number 3 brush. I actually want to get the smaller pencil brush, which is number 23, I believe. Going in with Day Spring, which is next to Morning, and doing the outer corner of the lower lash line. And I've decided that we're not going to put any eyeliner on today, we're just going to put mascara. And because there's nothing light enough that I'd like to use from the Sunrise palette to do the inner corner of the eye. Okay guys, so now that I've just completed the lower lash line, I have pulled out my NYX, the Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette by NYX, which has all these different highlighting shades, and I'm going to be mixing in both of these shades together. I'll just show you. This shade here and this shade here. I'm going to mix these together for the inner corner of the eye highlight. I'm not getting the pop that I like, so I'm going to wet my brush with just some setting spray, and maybe that'll give a better effect. That helps a bit better. Yep, that's much better. And guys, now that we've completed the rest of the eye look using the inner corner highlight, I will then go off camera. I'm going to apply lashings of the black mascara by Gucci, and I will show you the eyes, and then we can come back and complete the rest of the face. So guys, this is the completed eye look with mascara, top and bottom lashes. So guys, now let's do the rest of the face. I'm going to go in with some blush now. I'm using the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blurred Buff colour. This gives a beautiful sun-kissed effect, and starting off high on the cheekbones, sort of take it up under the eyes a little bit and really enhance the sun-kissed glow. A little bit over the nose. So it's spring in Sydney at the moment, and it's a lovely sunny day today, which was the inspiration for this, well, which was the inspiration for me wanting to pull out this palette and play around with it. So it's been absolutely cold despite the fact that it is spring. It's always quite cold, isn't it, when it's springtime? And last summer was very, very wet. So I'm really hoping La Nina backs off a little bit this year. Let's just have a proper summer again. But only time will tell, so. And guys, now that the blush and acting as our bronzer as well is on, I'm going in with the Pixi highlighter in Subtle Sunrise, and just using my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to be dipping into both of these, just swirling the brush around into the highlighter from Pixi Subtle Sunrise, and just putting that on the top of the cheekbones and up to the tail end of the brow bone, a little bit down the center of the nose, making sure to work that brush in So I'm just going to set the face now with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Very fine mist. I really love this spray because it just helps to lock everything in, and it also gives an excellent glow to the face. Hydrate, absolutely gorgeous. Love this product. And finally, it's lip time, and I'm going in with the Flower Beauty in Poppy Pout. It's a beautiful vibrant red shade with a little bit of orange. And guys, that now completes the look using the Natasha Denona Sunrise Palette. So guys, really loved using this palette today by Natasha Denona Sunrise Palette. Absolutely beautiful. If you guys have this palette, I encourage you to pull it out and use it. Absolutely beautiful. I don't have anything else to say except there's a lot of fallout with this palette, as with a lot of the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. You will come to know that the fallout is quite inevitable. But guys, that completes today's look. I hope that you found some inspiration, and or even just play around with your makeup and just do something that makes you happy. But today I just felt so inspired to just pull it out. The sun was shining. I thought, let's do a sunshiny look. Let's pull it out and get vibrant. Let's get sunshiny. So I really hope that you enjoyed this look today. I know I had so much fun creating it, and now it's given me more inspiration to continue to use this palette a little bit more, or pull it out a little bit more and do some different looks with it. So that completes today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. See you all again next time, and have a lovely day or night wherever you are. See you all again soon. Bye for now.